Thank you, Faith, for the wonderful introduction. Thank you to everyone out there that has come to this rally on tonight. I just want to say that a lot of things have happened over the last few years. A lot of things are happening fast over the last few years. And we, the Patriots, are right in the middle of the fight. And we must stay in the middle of the fight. And hold on. We must stand up for America and reclaim it, or stand by while this administration and our elected officials that are in Washington, D.C., in our state governments, in our county governments, transform this nation into a nation at odds with the principles of our founders, which will take away our liberty and our freedom. Is that what we want today?
No!
All right. You with me? And I'm here tonight to let you know that we stand with Arizona.
Yeah!
With every other border state and every other state that will introduce legislation to protect us from what is going on with the breach of security into this nation by those who will come in to destroy our foundation illegally. We don't mind you coming in. We have no problem with it at all. But assimilate. Come in and work for the American dream. Come in and do it right. This is what America's all about. Freedom. When you ask people, why did you come to America? Why are you still coming to America? Their answer is freedom. Their answer has always been freedom, until recently. Now we begin to see people trampling on the American flag, saying that it doesn't mean anything anymore. They want to come here to get our benefits. They want to come here to get our welfare programs at no expense to themselves, but to rob our nation of its resources. But what they have failed to realize is that we, the American people, are the true resources of America. It is us that have made this nation great. And it is us that will fight to keep this nation great. What is freedom? Freedom is the state of not being imprisoned or enslaved or otherwise constrained. So we want to enjoy our freedoms. We want you to enjoy the freedoms that you have when you come to America. But we want you to do it in the right way. America is a nation that was built on the hope and dreams of its founders to be a place where freedom reigns, not bondage, not sneaking in through the back door, not taking away benefits and robbing our treasury of all of its resources and bankrupting the country, not having a president that is going to overlook his own citizens, tell the world that we're not exceptional, but I say we are exceptional, and I believe each and every one of you believe it. We Americans are exceptional. This hope, it is woven deep into American history. We are a nation of the people, by the people, and for the people. That is the reason why we gather here tonight. We gather to celebrate and to defend freedom, liberty, and justice for all. Now some would say, wait a minute, they're not here for that. They're here because they're a bunch of racists. They're here because they're a bunch of hate mongers. They're here because they don't like what's going on. They don't want us coming into America. But I'm here to tell you, yes, there's some isms involved in our movement, but it's conservatism, patriotism, Americanism. I can go on. There are more lists of the things that we hear and that we stand for in America. We we believe in the American dream.
Right.
Our Constitution was founded on the principles of God, on the principles that we're free, that we have a free will, that we have the right to go out and pursue our dreams and to make this nation great, and that we have done.
That's it.
Yes.
Our founders recognized all of these principles in the Declaration of Independence when they stated that we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal,
Right.
that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. But our current president and our Congress are destroying all three: our life, our liberty, and our pursuit of happiness.
Right.
We cannot afford to let this continue.
That's right.
Today, we are witnessing the slow undoing of our freedoms by our government. They are passing laws without reading them. They are passing laws that are unconstitutional.
Right.
They refuse to hear us. We went to Washington, D.C. last September, and we pleaded with them, hear us, hear us. We asked them, can you hear us now since we gathered
That's right.
in your presence? What did they do? Nancy Pelosi walks out with this huge gavel, and she shook it in your face.
Yeah. That's right.
Now we're saying we're going to shake November in your face. And we're going to flip this out. We're going to flip the Senate. And we are going to restore America. America was born to be one nation, under God, unique, diverse, united. But we can thank our president, we can thank our Congress, we can thank Speaker Pelosi, we can thank Barney Frank, we can thank Harry Reid for destroying our principles. They've even gone so far as to say that the Constitution is a stumbling block in our way, and they want to move us more and more towards socialism. But we will say, no, we won't. They are dividing our nation. They are ignoring our Constitution. They are ignoring the rule of law.
That's right.
They are failing to listen to we the people,
That's right.
whom I stated earlier are the real, true resources of this great nation of America. They're passing bills. They don't care what's in the bills. Our debt is staggering. They have passed nationalized health care, even as millions of us stood in Washington, D.C. and said, this is not what we want. And now, the projections that have gone out says that this bill will put our nation into a debt which we may never be able to recover from. Is this what we want to leave for our children and for their children?
No.
Is it?
No.
Hell no. Okay. They have failed to increase Social Security benefits for our senior citizens. But they give themselves raises.
Right.
They give themselves bigger airplanes to ride on. They give themselves more benefits. We must put a stop to this in November. Stand up, Americans, and fight for what is right. They make mockery of our free enterprise system. And they have failed to honor our nation's military and our veterans, whom we recognize here tonight. For these reasons, we are gathered here today to reclaim our republic. We gather in cities, we gather in states, we gather in parks such as this, to say we have had enough. And we are going to stand up for our Constitution.